Hi, my name is Shelby of Shelby and the Book Club, and I am afraid of big books. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am starting a new challenge. It is called the Shelby and the Big Book Challenge. So if you'd like to hear more about how you can join and all of that other good stuff, here you go. Okay, so I'm afraid of big books, and I think I've put the fear in my mind because there are some big books that I have read before that I enjoyed. But beyond a certain page count, I'm just like, I just know I'm gonna get bored. Like, I know I'm not gonna like it, so I talk myself out of it. And I want to get beyond that, and I know that I'm not alone in this fear of big books. So I'm starting this challenge because I feel like there are some big books out there that are really good, and we're just missing out because we are letting a page count get to our heads, and that's not fair. Because, like, okay, a book is 900 pages. A lot of us read 900 pages in a month, right? So it's like, we can do this. So here are the rules, and then we'll talk about when it starts and what books that I plan to read over the time. So the rules are, you have to read at least one big book throughout the entire time, right? And it could take you the whole read along, it could take you the whole challenge to do it, if necessary, because we all read at different paces and so on and so forth. But it has to be one. And a big book, as I define it, is something that you see and it intimidates you. Okay? So don't just say, oh, I usually read books that are like 400 pages, and I found a book that's 403 pages, so that's a big book. No, 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 no. We are challenging ourselves here. So go get that 600-page book. Go get that 700-page book. Go get that 800-page book. You can do it. Okay? In this challenge, I am going to say that audiobooks do count, because 24-hour audiobooks are very intimidating to me. And whenever I like am looking through audiobooks and I'm like, I want to read that, and then I see the page count, I'll be like, how many hours? Ain't nobody got time for that. Audiobooks count. 3. There was something else I had. Hold on, let's look at my notebook, because there was something else that I had written down. There will be monthly check-ins. Okay, so check in, tell us about your book. I will create a Discord for this, and I think I'm going to create a Goodreads group. I'm not so good at keeping up with the Goodreads group, but the Discord I know I can keep up because it's just a giant old book chat, group chat. So check in, tell us what your book is about. Tell us how you're doing. How do you feel? Are you getting stuck? Like, what's happening, so that we can help you. Sometimes reading certain things can get difficult, and sometimes you need some help or some enthusiasm or just a little cheerleader in the background, and that is what the Discord will be for. Okay, so those are the rules. You have to read a big book. Audiobooks count. We will be doing monthly check-ins and in the Discord, so check in with that. And then, well, the monthly check-ins will probably be via Zoom. I'll come up with dates and stuff for that, and I'll probably do like a monthly video to tell y'all what I'm reading for the month and how I'm doing and all of that kind of stuff. But we'll do some Zooms and go from there. Okay, so some of you may know that the reason that I wanted to do this, or that I came up with this, is because of this big old baby right here, The Books of Jacob by Olga Tucker. Never mind. It's by Miss Olga. And it is a large one. Okay, let's see. 961 pages. 65 actually, with the prologue and such. And yeah, I'm really interested in reading this. I feel like it's going to be good. And I know some of you also as well wanted to read this with me. You can get it at shelbeyinthebookstore.com. This is where the inspiration came from, because I was like, okay, this sounds really interesting to me. And then I was like, 960 something pages. I know you lying. I know you lying. So that is the one that I'm gonna start with, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna start with that one. And then next on the list, I have Fire and Blood by George R.R. Martin. You guys may not know this about me, but I am a huge fan of the HBO show. Absolutely love it. Jon Snow, King of the North, that is my man. Like, love the show. Haven't read any of the books, but the prequel is coming out, and this is the book that the prequel is based on, so I wanted to read this. But again, how many pages is this? 700 and something pages. It's about the same size as The Rage of Dragons. Like, these two books are not far off. I can do this. I'm just, the things that we tell ourselves, your mind can convince you that you can't do something, but what you aren't aware is that your mind can convince you that you can do something also as well. So next, we have on the list, which this is also going to be incorporated in my Shelby Decides Which Is Better series, the Goldfinch. I've never read it. Again, the first time that I bought it, I was like, oh, everybody is raving about this book and I would love to read it. And I never watched the movie for that same reason, because I wanted to read it first. And yeah, I let the page count get in the way with me. So this is something else. Get in the way of my goals. That's something else. Next, which I'm gonna have to try my hardest not to read this one. This one is not as long, and this one is a fantasy. So this is Kaikey. This is a fantasy. It is by Vaishnavi Patel. And I took a class in college on Indian mythology and actually loved it. And this is sort of based around that. So I'm excited to read this because of that. Again, all of these books you will be able to purchase at shelbeyinthebookstore.com. And then last but certainly not least, I will be reading the love songs of W.E.B. DuBois. When I tell you, I'm gonna owe Miss Honoree Jeffers an apology, because when I saw how long this book was, I said, baby, I know you lying. I know it to be so that you are. You telling stories. I know you are. Because you could have told us something in less than whatever, however many pages. But I've heard nothing but good things about this book. Like, I've heard nothing but good things. What I will say is I'm definitely waiting for this one to come out in paperback. And I found a paperback copy of the Books of Jacob online somewhere, and I ordered that, and I'm waiting for that one to come, because I feel like I do better when the bigger books are in paperback. Another thing that I'm going to try to do is, for the Zooms where I discuss the books that I'm reading, I think I'm going to try to incorporate some of my other like booktube bookstagram friends that may want to do some reading with me. So I will see. And I will let you guys know, and I will announce those things the sooner that we get. The closer that we get to like Zoom dates and so on and so forth. Let me know in the comments what big books you plan to read, what big books you already like. If you already are a big book reader and all of that kind of stuff, give us some suggestions. And yeah, I'm super, super excited about this. If no one has told you today, I love you. You are kind, you are smart, you are important, and I will talk to you soon.